Hopefully we're back. That was supposed to be the last drink, apparently. So we should be basically ready for the big ending now here. And here's Clay. So I don't think we're going to be done in 10 minutes, folks. It's probably going to be 20, maybe a little bit longer than that. We'll see.
You can finally breathe a sigh of relief, everyone. The face and the muscle have arrived. You are all saved.
Hooray!
Okay, I was trying to make this less awkward. I see I have made it worse. It's okay, boy. Some situations call for a little bit of awkwardness. I am... Care, innkeeper, I'm really sorry.
It's okay. I get it. I'd be mad too. I'm just glad you came back.
Thank you for welcoming me back.
Not ready to run an ad right now. Anytime, Clay. Yeah, Clay, listen, I'm sorry too. You needed us, and we...
There's nothing you could have done. I needed some time alone to be miserable. Thank you for still being here for me when I came back.
Anytime, bud. How you feeling?
Not the best. I miss her a lot.
Me too. It's...
I know, and I feel pretty powerless without her here. But Dave was right. She would have hated it if we gave up now. I don't want to abandon the world she loved so much, so we have to try to save it.
It's Neil now, I think. But yeah, we owe it to her to try.
She deserves a proper ending too, not to fade into some sort of puppet of his.
You're always looking out for her, and I know she really appreciated that.
And you're always looking out for us. I'm sorry I got so angry about that bird. We're all trying our best.
No, you were right. I should do better.
Let's try to do better together.
I'd like that.
Good job, you three. That wasn't so hard, now was it? I was really hard, but it was worth it. Thanks for dragging me here, boy. Oh, you got it, big guy. I've heard you're joining too, boy? Of course I am. What would everyone else do without my priceless encouragement and skillful illusions? Plus, I'm dying to hurl the worst insults known to dragonkind at that man.
Don't hold back on my account. Would you like a drink to help with that?
Nah, I think I have it covered this time.
I can't wait to hear your epic battle ballad about it all.
Oh, you will. Could I have a drink? I think I could use a little something. Like some defense, maybe? I don't know how else I'll handle this without Tia.
Let me see if I can whip up some liquid support. Oh, apparently that wasn't the last
It's
drink.
the really annoying thing. The walkthroughs only specify the narrative-specific drinks, so...
Okay. So he wants defense. Big hit of defense. Folks, the stream is trying to run another ad. I may just let it go ahead and go while I make the drink.
We're about 19 minutes off the end.
Okay. Let's do a Frosted Lagoon. That's nice and fast. A little bit of this. A little bit of that. And 3 of those. There you go, big guy. 1 Frosted Lagoon. Aww. Is he good?
He's very good. He's very happy.
It's not quite Alethea, but this is as much defense as I can give you.
Thank you. This reminds me of her in the best way possible. I really needed that. Feeling a bit better? Lots, actually. Coolio.
Just missing the 2 wizards now. We should wait for him with Fable. And with Fable's biscuits.
There's biscuits?
Go on.
I'm glad they picked up snack duty.
Me too. Glad you're okay, big guy.
Thank you.
Now come on, before VOD starts his inevitable grand speech without us.
Did someone say speech?
Nope, this way. I'll miss this. Maybe I should start offering food. No, and you would go crazy. I'm gonna save real quick, just so I have it. And should we go ahead and run that ad break real quick and get it over with? All right, folks. Let's do a quick 3-minute stretch. We'll be right back. Hang in there. We're almost to the big ending. Alrighty.
The stars of the show have finally arrived. The stars of the show have finally arrived.
But Paul's already here. I don't think we can compete with that.
No, come on. Don't kill my vibe.
You spend too much time with Iniko.
Impossible.
Are they also while you're late?
We were busy doing research, okay? Turns out we have a little bit of a problem.
You mean besides the crazy necromancer with a god complex and a god's weapon trying to kill death?
Besides that, yes.
Wonderful. What is it?
Quasar needs to go through the astral portal in the aperture to reach Tuat and to do his crazy apocalypse thing. We figure he'll be able to use the portal without issue because of Tia, or what's left of her. And first he has to get to the aperture somehow, of course.
As a former paladin of Cassiopeia, getting to her portal shouldn't be a problem for him.
That's what we thought, which is where our problem comes in. We know he's attempting this tonight because of the transition between the astral moon and the dying moon and all that jazz. Which means we also have to get there very fast, but teleporting into the Forbidden Valley isn't exactly easy. Its weird natural magic makes it a hazard for any self-respecting wizard. You're basically guaranteed to teleport yourself into a tree. Even Baya can't help. We're a bit stuck. Any ideas?
I'm good at teleporting drinks, not people, so not exactly. Grace, you've been awfully quiet. Do you have an idea? I do.
You do?
Yes, but I knew you'd say no, so I decided to pitch it to the innkeeper instead.
Please, go ahead.
Remember those spells Hex found?
Weren't exactly that many to remember. Can't wait to try out that soul-binding one.
Don't. You'd risk your own soul. I meant the teleportation spell. The one that can teleport you anywhere. That one.
The one that could kill you.
I think I could use it to teleport a small group right into the astral sea. Somewhere close to the portal, so that they can find Quasar easily.
That would be great. No, it wouldn't.
Well,
Did you miss the part where it could kill you?
with my modifications, it has a 30% chance of succeeding without stripping me of all my mana.
That's a 70% chance of death.
And we don't have a lot of options, Hex.
This isn't an option. We'll find something else. We'll find another way.
And with what time exactly, Hexagon?
Fine. Sure. I'll cast it.
No, don't be silly. You're awful at teleportation. Plus, it's more stable if the caster stays behind, and you're a much better fighter than I am. They'll need you at the aperture.
And I need you alive.
I won't be alive if we don't stop him. I know what I'm doing. Just trust me.
Absolutely not. I won't let you sacrifice yourself for some useless heroics. Either I cast it, or we don't do this at all.
Hex.
Grace's choice.
This is Grace's choice.
She
Let
makes-
her make it.
She makes stupid choices sometimes. She's too good for this world. It'll kill her.
So you'd rather shape her into something she's not? Don't you love her the way she is?
More than anything, her heart's what makes her so special.
Then let her keep it. If we want to save this world, this is the only way.
What's the point of this world if it doesn't have you in it?
Hex, the world without me that you fear so much, it will exist one day, no matter what we do right now. But it doesn't exist right now, and yet you keep acting like it does.
I'm just worried.
You're so worried about the possibility of me being gone, you treat me like I'm already gone.
The time we have, it's so short.
I know. And I'm scared too. I don't want to die either. But I can't miss out on living by pretending I'm already dead. You'll have plenty of time to mourn me when I'm gone. For right now, I need you to love me.
I'm so scared, Grace. I don't know what I'll do without you.
You'll figure it out. You won't be alone even when I'm gone.
It's not the same.
I know. But let's focus on what you can do right now while we're still together. We can save the world, if you'll let me live. Oh, Hex.
I guess. I can't keep you in a glass case like some sort of spell scroll. Even though I'd come up with some great riddles to trap you with.
I would solve them instantly, of course.
You would. Do you really want to do this?
I can help. This is how I can help.
You don't have to.
I want to.
Let her be her own person, Hex. She deserves this.
I don't want to lose anybody else.
You'll make it out of this, okay? You have to promise me you'll make it out of this.
I promise.
And then we'll have a tea party.
So many tea parties.
I love you, Gracie.
I love you too, Hexy.
Alright. I guess if anyone could handle casting a crazy, powerful, probably cursed teleportation spell, it's you. Or the innkeeper, but I guess you're not volunteering.
Unless you all want to be permanently transformed into drinks, I can't help you. Good thing you've got me then to cast the spell and to keep you company afterwards. I'll stay behind to ensure the spell's stability and improve the chances of keeping my promise.
Sounds lovely. Would you like a drink to assist you in this matter?
No, I think I'd like to keep destiny in my own hands today, but thank you.
Let's do this then. Before I change my mind and lock you in a tower.
I'd like to see you try. All right. Are you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be. You better keep her well hydrated while I'm gone, and keep her.
Will do. See you soon.
You can count on that.
It looks like everyone else is ready to get going as well, so shush and let me concentrate. Save! This is like that part in Baldur's Gate where I accidentally was like, oh, that's a new spell on Gale's bar. What does that do? Oh no!
Gale explodes. Interesting.
Ooh. Did it work?
I think so. They all disappeared.
Phew, that was... Oh, dragons, that was close. It felt like my insides were being pulled out through my nose.
But you made it.
But we made it.
Can't believe I've got the greatest witch of our generation hanging out in my tavern.
That's what the best innkeeper of our generation deserves. Speaking of which, now can I get a drink? Something that'll make my brain feel like it's melting a little less.
Of course, Grace. You can have as many drinks as you want.
Do you think making endless drinks might distract us from worrying so much?
I might.
I'll consider it then, but let's start with one. Let's. All right.
Okay.
Let's just throw something together for her. Watch with the braining. I'm disappointed I can't give her a hot chocolate. Peak Sunrise, Silent Owl. None of these seem... Brain juice. Sparkling Nebula is her drink of choice, so that's nice and easy. So we're gonna sit here and wait for the adventurers to come back?
Basically, yeah.
Wow. Thank you, Andy. All right, let's start with a drink. Classic. Emergency anti-brain melting liquid. Just for you. Thank you. I think my synapses are putting themselves back together. And now?
We wait.
We wait.
Thank you for keeping me company.
Anytime. Quincy! Oh, hello.
Hello there. I'm Quincy.
Grace, it's nice to meet you.
Likewise. What are you two up to? Looks like a whole lot of worrying.
Waiting, mostly.
Mind if I wait with you?
No, not at all.
Then let us wait together.
Army
of Friendship. Okay.
First of the dying moon, and the sun has come up. All right. So the world appears to not have ended. Where are all my blorbows, please? I would have cleaned this bar from end to end.
Good morning, Grace.
You're up early. Couldn't sleep? Oh no, that's your line.
It's fine.
Not really. I kept waking up every hour or so. I eventually just gave up, and I heard you moving around down here, so...
I'll gladly accept your company, politely.
Thank you. Cleaning.
We're back, innkeeper.
Welcome back, adventurers. You're practically beaming, Fable. That's just the sun. Have you been outside today?
The good weather seemed antithetical to my worrying.
Ha! Mind if I set my sword down, or will that just make you worry more?
Please feel free.
Ooh. I'm
hesitant to ask, but your smile seemed to indicate there's good news.
And the sun came up, so, you know.
It's safe to say we have many more opportunities to try your drinks.
And everyone made it back, safe and sound?
Yes. We're all okay. Actually, Hex and Bois are outside, safe and loud. We should probably put a stop to their antics soon. Bois might explode for real if Hex keeps up his teasing.
Innkeeper, I'll go. No need to wait around any longer. Thank you. Someone has to get poor Bois' rescue.
Someone who's ready to give Hex a taste of his own medicine?
Perhaps. For now, I just want to tackle my brother into a hug. I'm so glad to see you all safe, everyone. Let's catch up later.
I believe victory drinks are in order? Perhaps later when I've calmed down a bit.
I'll wait until the feast.
Feast?
I think that's what people do after saving the world, no? We gotta celebrate. Don't say you're pulling out, Innkeeper.
I'd appreciate a drink.
Anything in particular you're craving?
Something soft, please. Like a shield. Or a hug.
Got it. Aww. Quick, before I get my narrative. Steel tonic would work. First snow would work. I think we've given him first snow before, haven't we?
Yes.
Or no, we gave him a frost. Yeah, let's do a first snow. Nah, let's do a frosted lagoon. It's easy enough and it's fast. A hot chocolate doesn't give enough defense, unfortunately. Hot chocolate should just be all stats max, right? That should be its superpower.
Like Omnigel.
A mighty drink for a mighty good friend.
And made by a mighty good innkeeper. This is just what I needed, thank you.
All right. I believe it's time for a story.
Sorry. It'll be the best you've heard from me yet. Our tale begins not so far from here, in the capital with the other group.
They're safe. The roots and the people. Archie got his fancy diplomat friend to get help from the local government with the evacuation. Sounds like they got everyone out real quick. Then all that was left was kicking some undead butt.
Kyle said they had a lot of help, too. Like, he and Countess Evelyn decimated a whole section of the undead army all by themselves. The Banshee and the Mary Morgan answered Bayer's call and scared some of the skeletons to dust. A powerful wizard and a bunch of familiars, and former familiars, showed up with claws and fire at the ready. Scully convinced the Everbloom Archive's Bleakstalkers to come to our aid.
Aww.
After they heard about Tia, they were furious. Even Neil's parents showed up with a group of retired adventurers from Borkham. And with Scully's Union for the Undead Alliance at the ready, not all of them had to be killed.
Aww. Fight the power.
Unionize. Scully said many of Quasar's undead creatures deserted and joined our side.
Uncle Dragon came by and helped too, together with the werewolf settlement from the Ashen Grove. Was glad to hear the old fool still got some guts in him.
Sounds eventful, but the team won. They won. Not to toot our own horn, but so did we. It was exhilarating and also very tiring. Grace managed to teleport us exactly where we needed to go. The astral sea was unlike anything I'd ever seen before. Tia told me so much about it, but that didn't prepare me for how mesmerizing it was. On one side were the sprawling nebulas of Cassiopeia, and on the other, a portal of swirling dark blood leading back to the aperture.
You.
Below our feet, the ancient blood of the first vampire stained the river of the astral sea a deep red. It would lead us directly to Quasar and an undead team. But the water was deep, too deep for us to wade through.
And there weren't exactly any boats around.
So Clay called out to the sun humpback whale for help. It showed up in a shower of stardust and let us ride on it.
Oh my gosh, I want the animations of this! Once we got closer, we didn't have to wait very long before being bombarded by spells.
I made sure to answer with my own volley of arrows blazing with dragon fire. Still, the fight was tough. Having the sun whale there definitely helped, even though Quasar banished it whenever I got too close. Both Quasar and Tia barely gave us any time to breathe.
Paladins, man!
Seeing her again, fighting for everything she used to despise, made me so angry. I let my fury guide me and managed to lead her away from Quasar. Her movements were less graceful in undeath. It looked like the water of the astral sea was clinging to her legs. I don't know what it was in the end. Our voices calling out to her, being so close to Cassiopeia. Or what, but right before her weapon could swing down once more, I felt her healing magic. She smiled. Managed to shake off Quasar's control to help her friends. Meanwhile, we were battling Quasar.
Fable and I were leading the charge. I got in his face as much as possible, while Fable swooped in any time things got dicey with well-placed arrows. I was barely able to keep track of Fable's position with their movement speed, but I didn't need to. I knew they'd have my back. Hex kept Quasar from concentrating on any annoying spell too long with a barrage of...
Fireballs?
You guessed it. And VOD didn't hesitate to heal and buff us. Never really understood music fanatics, but after that, maybe I'll have to check out one of his shows.
Eventually, the tide of battle started turning in our favor. While we had each other as backup, Quasar was...
alone. And he was starting to get real tired.
That was our opportunity. I called on the flame deep inside me and let several pillars of dragonfire cut off any escape routes.
Godzilla! I realized what Fable was trying to do. Suddenly, all the doubt about worthiness that had been eaten at me during the fight disappeared. I wasn't doing this for honor or to gain the dragon's favor. Glory laughs in the face of legacy. Worthiness was never something that could be given to me. It was something for me to claim. All I had to do was walk forward and protect my people. And so I did. My slash struck true. Quasar looked neither enraged nor shocked, just tired. And he dropped to the ground, and he stayed down.
Honestly, I felt a bit sad for him.
No, I didn't.
Quasar made his choices, whether I or we like it or not.
And we earned that victory.
We did. All we could do was stare at the battlefield, barely realizing it was over. Then we heard Clay crying. We turned to see him. Oh, I can't finish that.
We turned to see him and Tia hugging as her body started to dissolve in bright speckles of starlight. The light eventually gathered in a bright sphere above our heads, and then it steadily rose into the dark distance where it became brighter and brighter.
She became a star. I couldn't believe it.
Oh!
My Tia became a star. And she won't be alone up there. Together, her and the sun whale will guide all who are lost through the night. Knowing that might give me the strength to live like she would have wanted.
Trust me, even if it feels impossible, level 20 characters can do anything. One day the sun will rise and the happiness she gave you will outweigh the grief.
I look forward to that day. Until then, I'll keep on trying. There are still so many wonders in this world. With her watching over me, I want to see them all. One day I might get to tell her about them.
That sounds wonderful, Clay.
I think all of us feel a little better with her up there.
Couldn't agree more. So that means everyone should be able to get here sometime soon, then.
Huh?
For the feast. Ha! Didn't think you'd actually agree. I can't think of a better way to spend an evening than celebrating with all my friends.
Maybe even tonight?
We'll see when everyone has had their rest. We have time now, thanks to all of you. I won't run out of drinks as long as you don't run out of stories. And you'll have to tell this epic tale a few more times before I grow tired of it.
I'd like nothing more than that.
Party time. Who would like some barbecue?
Oh. The bad ending is... Oh, what do we got?
Unsure of what's ahead. It's a path I haven't taken, steps I've never tread. But if I get lost, I know I can return.
Oh, look at the animation. There was just Grace tackling Hex out of the front door. And look, there's Clay and the sheep and
Who is the...
someone else I don't recognize.
Jade.
Yeah, I think
Coloring
that's
says
Jade.
Jade. Cats on the roof.
That cat's always there. And I think this is Fable's song.
This is Fable's song, yeah.
So there's Grace, Archie, Clay, and a bunch of
I
animals.
love that Clay is always surrounded by animals.
Yeah.
There's someone else. Is that
Oh,
Mel?
that's Kelly and Melly, maybe? It looks like a little bat. No, it's Baya. Look, that was Baya's hat. There's Jade again, up there.
Yeah.
There's Kyle admiring his cape.
Grace and Bois.
And Skelly. And Una. And look, they're sewing, it looks like. These are so cute. There's Care and Fable and Hex and Grace
Melly on the
and
roof.
Melly
And Neil on the roof.
Neil on the roof. Look at, like, with a magnifying glass following the bird footprints.
I'm following clues.
Oh, I adore Melly so much. Team Spilt Milk, Team Stardust, Team Digital Sun. Nice. Ooh, look at him going wild!
Ooh.
And there's Kyle. Oh, look, poor Rhea's still covered in goo. Speaking of kissy kissy.
Kissy kissy.
There we go. Look, and there's the stars. Oh! Look at Baya.
Huge and
Holding
terrifying.
the sword. And the cat's like, leave me alone. I wonder if that's Rhea having won the competition.
I think it is.
I hope so. I know. Baya is kind of terrifying, right? Is that Grace and Clay? And there's Una waving around their crochet hook like a sword.
The fact she has a crochet hook for her hook hand is so cool.
I am totally okay with the credits running. I got to see all these adorable animations, though.
Are they building a dollhouse?
Dollhouse, it looks like?
Are they building a dollhouse of the tavern and reenacting events? Because that looks like a scaled down version of Fable.
Look, Neil's holding a bottle of ketchup. Like there's a clue
Oh my god, they're doing a crime scene reenactment.
that they're doing a murder mystery party.
They're doing a fucking murder mystery party.
There's Baya poking through a portal. And there's Clay giving Grace a hug. Oh, and Melly looks like she's crying.
Aww.
Oh no, look, Baya, they're orange and blue. This was a triumph.
Oh, deep cut.
And there's
Love that.
there's Andu. sword fighting practice.
Who's on the boar?
Jade's got the boar.
So her doggos are presumably... No, she didn't have the doggos. Someone else did.
The wheelchair user had the
Yes, the awesome doggo. Look at Kaelin's incredible hair. And also Kaelin trying to slow down enough to sword fight with Archie.
Right. Bless. Looks like Hex is doing experiments there that are exploding. Oh, and there's Andu and the other little dragon. Kira looks bored.
I love that all the other little dragon does is sleep in various different places.
I mean,
how you doing, Twiglet?
Look at him. Look at his sprawl. Oh, there's the two of them cuddling on the couch, it looks like. Or on the roof. And that's Jade and Skelly. I'm not sure who this little one is. That looks like Clay, but I don't recognize who that person was. That's Wa. And Hex. And there's... Andu and the other little dragon are snuggling. And there's Jade and Una playing cards, it looks like. These are all so sweet. I have to stick it out to the end. I have to see them all. This is just a pile of dirty dishes and food. Oh no, here we go.
Grilling.
Okay.
Kaelin and Una grilling.
There's the musicians jamming. So are Grace and Clay a thing? Because look at those blushes.
I think they might be.
Aww. There's Archie and Skelly, and there's Rhea and Kyle, and there's Hex and Melly and Neil. And look at Andu kind of poking out of the tower. And there's Baya.
What is the kind of splat in the hedge?
I think that's supposed to be Carolyn's shoulder pieces.
Yeah, I think it is.
This is so sweet. I'm going to snooze the ad break. I wonder if there's any way to speed this up. Oops, sorry, wrong button. I don't know if there's the image has become static now, so I'm not sure if there's anything else that's actually gonna be. Tell us, Alistair, what are Skelly and Archie talking about?
Well, I think they're probably discussing the best possible way to capture the life stories of the Grimstalkers in the archive.
I mean, that's fair. Uh-oh, look at that tail.
He's like, I'm very asleep, but also mayhem.
No, we've got the mayhem tail going. See? Oh, he wants bedtime. He wants bedtime for sure. I think this is going to be everything, everybody.
This image has held much longer than the others.
It's static now. And we've been streaming for 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
So I think this is where we're going to wrap it up. I'm going to let the game continue to... hang on a second. I'll just do it this way. I'm going to let the game continue to play in the other window. Just in case anything changes so that we can switch back. Now I want to... Clay and Grace are such a cute couple. Oh, that makes me very happy. I wish we had a chance to develop more of that. But thank you very much for sticking it out with us.
Thank you for your patience, everybody, especially in the face of the technical
Twitch.
difficulties.
Such a pain in the ass. So yeah, as we've mentioned, we are going to be off stream for about 2 weeks now. There will still be a Sunday stream. If you join us on Sunday, we'll be playing Soul Reaver again. And there is DLC for Tavern Talk, which
is, I think, 3 hours instead of 12. So.
Yeah, so maybe a session, probably 2 sessions. So we may very well load that up when we get back. But the next Wednesday stream will be on, I think it's the 16th of April. We'll be off for 2 weeks because we have some traveling to do, which will be good, and because we need a break. And I think that's everything.
I think that is.
I don't know if we have anything else to
Full Load
talk
goes
about.
live this Friday, but again, that's taking a break for 2 weeks after this week.
The UK clocks change on Sunday, so we will be back into the normal displacement of time between North America and Europe as of Sunday. So that means for Sunday's stream, it's the normal time. It'll just feel a little weird for us, but that's okay. We'll be fine. That means instead of waking up at 6 a.m. every morning because of a certain fuzzy butt, maybe we'll wake up at a decent 7 a.m. in the morning again. We'll see. Thank you very much for joining us, folks. We are going to have a nice little break, and we will see you in a couple of weeks.
I've been Alistair.
I've been Marguerite.
This has been Tavern Talk, and he's been Twiglet, and we will see you in 2 weeks.
And I have to quickly, pretend that I was preparing
and
for
this
this.
Friday. But aside from those, we'll see you in 2 weeks. I'm a professional.
All right. Have a great rest of your evening, everybody. Thanks for sticking it out with us, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.